Hi you guys, what up, what up, what up? It's Michelle Eldridge, welcome to another video. Super excited to be here with y'all. If you're catching this on replay, let me know. Just say replay, let me know what day, what time maybe that you saw this. That'd be awesome. Happy Thursday, it's almost Friday. And if you are live, it'll be really awesome if you said hey as you hopped on. It's a great day for a great day, in case you weren't aware. Hello, Shelly. You guys, as you hop on, and feel free to share. And if you do share, say shared below so I can thank you. I really do appreciate it. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be doing a professional eyeshadow look. Even if you're a beginner, like this has to be my favorite eyeshadow look of all time that I've ever done. And I have done a lot of eyeshadow looks, okay, and a lot of practicing from zero makeup wearing all the way to now, and I'm so excited to show it to you. So I done this look yesterday, and so many people between Instagram and Facebook that watch my stories, it's probably still up, I'm not really sure. I didn't do my eyes live and they saw it, and so everybody's asking me to do it live, so I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to do it live for all of you, and then I'm going to share it everywhere else so that everybody else gets the recycled version, right? So, hey Vicky, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you guys for watching. So I don't even know what time of day it is, so it's probably a weird time, but we're going to rock right into this. So first things first, with eyeshadow of any kind, you want to have a clean, high quality brush, okay? That's the biggest tip I can ever give you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to spray this brush, both ends of it. And you can see that the brush is kind of pink. So I'm doing this on purpose. I want you guys to know that your brushes need to be cleaned, period. But especially if you're going to be using pigmented colors like I'm going to be using, you don't want to mix them with other pinks or whatever colors. You want them to show the true color that they are. And when you, number one, leave gross germs on your brush, that's not cool, but then you're mixing colors and nobody wants that. So tip number one, clean your brush. Tip number two, have a good brush, right? Maybe tip number one needs to be have a good brush, then clean it, right? Can't clean a brush you don't own, right? Okay, so we've got a clean, good looking brush, okay? I'm going to use it right now. And then you're going to want to have some Stay Spray, okay? So hang with me. You're going to understand this in a minute, okay? And you're going to want to have eyeshadows. So if you're like me and you have oily lids, or you have hooded eyes, eyeshadow probably creases right in here within minutes on you. So you want to have eyeshadows that don't do that. And I'd never tried one that didn't do that, even at some point in the day before, but these do not do that. And maybe yours don't. I don't know what kind you use, okay? But you can always get these if you want. You can message me. So, let's go. So, the first color that I used on the look, we're going to go into it, and it was Mama. It's a pink. So, you can see that I've kind of got like a nude face going on. If you're going to do a bright eye, you always want to do like a nudish lip and cheeks so that your eyes are the thing standing out. So, this is just a light baby pink. I'm going to take it above and just kind of wash that color right into my crease. My hand is back. Y'all know the rule. Keep your hands back. I'm going to throw some waves. Hey, everybody. How are you, beautiful people? Hope you're doing wonderful. And you're just going to hold it back. And you can build that up. You can get sloppy. There's no need in trying to be perfect with it because it all comes out in the wash, okay? We'll clean anything up that we don't like later. So you just hold your hand back, go on the fluffy side of the brush, and go ahead and put that on there, okay? So next, we're going to do something that most people don't do. We're going to mix cool colors, warm colors, pinks, oranges, greens, blues. We're going to do some, it's going to be what most people won't do, but it looks so good in the end. And it is literally my all-time favorite eyeshadow that I've ever done. So we're going to go into this color right here. It's called Leo, and it is orange. You can clearly see that that is orange. And we are going to focus right on the outer corner, and we're just going to build that up. So the reason that I don't do it really dark and I choose to hold the brush back is because with powder, anything, if you put too much, you can't really correct it, especially if it's like a contour or something. That's why I don't ever use contour or anything that's powder on my face other than eyeshadow and maybe illuminator. So I like to build it up and then we'll just work it around. So we're making this warm little outer crease, outer whatever, and this it'll appear when we're done that a pro just did your eyeshadow. And of course you can use any colors, but this look specifically was requested yesterday a bunch, and I could see why, because I will be wearing it all the time. As much as I can like match, I'm going to wear it. So whatever's left, I'm just going to kind of wash it all over. And do you see how I'm way up above my crease? It's because I have hooded eyes. And so I just kind of create a new crease. Okay? And I'm just going to wipe my finger just like that. Okay. So now we're going to go into this color right here called Bayou. But before we do that, I'm sorry, we're not. We're going to go into this color called Soulmate first, which is this pink color right here. We're going to go into it with the smaller end of the brush, okay? And I'm going to cover my whole, like above my pupil, my lid, and then into my natural crease because I've made a new crease by going up higher than my actual crease, okay? So all we've done is washed that over that, okay? So far, super simple. You could even stop right there if you like an every single day, nothing really flashy kind of look, okay? But definitely, this is I'm telling you, it's my favorites. And if you have brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, guess what? There's a color or colors that are going to look fabulous on any person. That's why it's so awesome and so easy, even if you're a beginner, okay? All right, so now we're going to go into the next color. For real this time, we're going to go in Bayou. And I'm going to spray the end of my brush. Here's a trick, okay? Boom, we just sprayed it. I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to tap it just a little bit. Not that I was cleaning it, just tapping a little bit of that wet off. And we're going to go into this color and I'm going to show it to you. I barely touched that, like barely, okay? So I'm going to go into it with the wet brush. And you're going to go right above your pupil and you're going to build it to be as bright as you want. Obviously, it's a bright color, but I want it to scream at everybody. So I'm going right above my pupil, and then I'm taking it a little above my crease because remember, again, we made a new crease. So this isn't my crease anymore. It's part of my eyelid. You just don't know it. You will, though, when we're done. Okay. So you're just going to press that on right above your lid. Now, mind you, you can come over further, which we probably will, but not with the wet, okay? So the wet needs to go right above your pupil mostly, because that's where it's going to scream at you. It's going to be really bright and really beautiful. Who else thinks this color is gorgeous? Hello! Again, it's called Bayou. And if y'all want a list of the colors, I'll put them in the comments below. Everybody asked for them yesterday, and I ended up giving it to them, but they wanted to see the look, so here we are. Okay, I need to come a little bit wider. See, you want to make a match, you know. And then I'm going to use a dry brush. All I would really have to do is take this brush, and actually that is what I'm going to do, because most people don't have two eyeshadow brushes. Okay, so we're going to take this brush and I'm just going to wipe it off on this little towel like this, and it's just going to kind of dry it off, because what we're going to do next is we're just going to kind of We're going to come closer to your inner corner, but we don't want it to be as loud. So we're going to start where the loud is and just kind of blend this way. Okay, so do you see the difference in how that color goes on? Right? So we're just going to kind of blend the two. And I'm creating that. It's like a really bright and it goes into the inner corner not as bright. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted that side dry. So we're going to start again right there, and then you're just going to blend it. So you want to start on the really bright stuff so that all of it goes on that, so that you don't make it look different on one side. So we're just kind of blending this now. Okay, so then you're going to take, I just wiped that on my hand. You're going to go into this color right here. It's called Unicorn, with the small end of your brush for the look that was requested, okay? And every look that I do this. Every single one, I do this, okay? And what's cool is, number one, this palette that I'm using is my entire face. But number two is I pick these individual colors. They come individually. So, and you just like, you pick your palette, you pick your own colors, whatever. You can pick one, you can pick 10, but I picked these for me. So there's nothing in here that I won't use because I picked it, right? So that's what we want. I love that it's all customized to you. So I'm making this really bright, and then I'm kind of just flowing it down and up. Okay, so now the attention is like right on the center of my face, where my eyes, like you want people focusing on your eyes. And then you're going to go to your Leo again, the orange. Okay, and you're going to go underneath the eye. Okay. And this just will make your eye look more opened and nice and cute. We'll do something, one more thing, and then we'll be almost done. Okay, there, get off me. I'm losing eyelashes. Okay. And I like the under my eyes to be really bright if I'm doing something like this. But this is literally my favorite that I've ever done. Ever. And I didn't do it until yesterday. Ever. Okay, so now I'm going to go into that other side of the brush, and I'm going to go into that Leo just one more time. And we're just going to kind of make sure everything is blended together. Okay? And then we're going to clean up anything that we don't like. Okay. So now I'm going to flip the brush over again. So I'm not digging in a bag to try to find this brush. I'm not digging in a bag or through 50 palettes to get the colors I want. Palette's in my hand, the brush is in my hand. I'm just flipping from side to side. And so I'm going to go into this color right now. It's called Cupcake. When you do something really bright in here, you don't want to put anything really bright up here. Okay? So this is a matte cream color. And so we're going to put it right underneath that brow. Leo is also one of my favorites. Hello, Amber. And you're going to do it just like, again, with your hand back. Just like everything else. And it's going to really sharpen that brow bone the way that a highlight would make it stand out, but without putting the reflective kind of color there. Do you see how it lifted my eyebrow? And that's not a shimmer. Isn't that awesome? Right. Okay. So let's do another one. Hey, Tara. Hey, Charlotte. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Y'all are the bestest. Okay, so I like to build this up and be very careful because all of my brows are fake. Like I have like 5 hairs there. And so I have to be very careful of what I'm doing. But do you see how number one, that cleans it up, And number 2, it lifts that eyebrow up versus down. Now, we're going to do one last trick here. And I'm going to go to the top of my palette. And I'm going to go into the brightening shade that I use, like concealer. I'm just going to barely touch it. And what I'm doing here is I'm cleaning the edges up. I'm going to make like some tape. That's what it's going to look like. It's going to look like I just put tape right here and got a brow lift. When in reality, we're just cleaning it up with our concealer color. Just a little. Just a little. Now I need to fix this. So you don't have to worry because your brush will take care of every problem you ever come in contact with. Like, you're not going to have to worry about anything because your brush has got your back. For sure, for sure. Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit more Leo and go back in that corner because I want a little close. And then, well, bam. So it's nice and cleaned up. Our eyes look like we just got a facelift. This is really clean. Everything is bright. It's pretty. What's awesome is, number 1, again, it's not going to crease. You can see that this is not creased anywhere. I have hooded eyes, oily eyes. It's not going to crease. It's not going to happen. And what's really, really extra cool is after I put mascara on, it's going to look even bomb. So I started out with Mama, and then I used Bayou. Mama, then Leo, then Soulmate, then Bayou. Hey, Ruby. And then Unicorns in my inner corner. So, Tanya, I'm pretty sure, is who gave me this lash mascara. And everybody wanted to know what I used yesterday. So, this is called Secret Express Control Makeup for the Season. And I'll show you exactly. I mixed 2. And I did curl my lashes, the full disclosure, okay? I always curl them. And so I like to start at the root of my lashes, and I don't know where you get this, okay? I do not have any idea where you buy this. But I'm sure if you look up the name, Jace is outside. Hold on, we'll go get him. I don't know where you buy this, but I'm sure if you look it up, you can find it if you want it, okay? But she gifted it to me when we were at A&P. Well, I was at A&P. She came for Ray's event, but we met in Dallas. She said that she really liked it, and she had an allergy to mascaras, lash mascaras, whatever, and it works for her. So she gifted me one. It was super nice. So now we've got that one little coat on, and I really like this mascara for the bottom because it doesn't run and it doesn't flake. Okay, so I'm going to do the other side really, really quickly, and then I'm going to show you the topper mascara that I used yesterday. And again, in my stories on my Instagram and here, you can probably, if it's not already expired, you can see the look, except this eyeshadow that I done yesterday, and you can see what my lashes look like. If you want to check that out, or if you're in my VIP group, you probably saw that. And I know some of you are not. It's for my special people that request to join, because I don't add people to my group. They request and then I accept. That is it. I'm not one of those people who go around just randomly adding people to groups. That's not fun. I don't like that. Right? Do you? No. Okay, so now we got it on the bottom, we got it on the top, and now this is what I done to mix it yesterday. I used this yesterday to mix it, and I've done this on the second coat. It's called, I kept spinning it because I couldn't see the name, Punk Volumizer Mascara, and I think it says Dolce. I don't know. Really have no idea what it says, but the punk thing, you'll find it if you type that. Okay, so I just went over it with this, and this just kind of, I don't know if it's the brush or what, but it just gave it that extra factor that I need for the life that I like to live, okay? And then I'll show you in natural lights what the colors look like. And of course, I'll wear this in the sun all day because we'll be going outside in just a minute. And you'll get to see how everything holds up if you follow my stories either on Instagram or Facebook or both, whatever. But I'm a story person, y'all. I'm a story person. Y'all do stories? If you do stories, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll follow you. I love watching stories on Instagram. They're my favorite. Okay. So now I've just got all of them separated. They're all really cute. I think this is like a sample thing or something. I don't even know where I got it, what it came from. But the name, again, for this little feller is Punk Volumizer Mascara. And the one that I used first was Secret Express with an X, Express Control Makeup for the Season, okay? So, now let's look in the real world what we look like, okay? Okay, let's go. Whoa, let me unplug her. Let's see what we look like. Yeah, so you can totally warm up your mascara in a cup of hot water if you've got time. I've just got 4 kids right now, and I don't have time. So in real light, this is what it looks like. It is a really, really gorgeous, okay? And this, again, will be a universal look for anybody because I used pinks, I used teal, I used orange, and I used a cream, and I used the unicorn color. So this will essentially look good on every single eye there is, okay? So if you want to check those out, you can send me a message. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to let you guys go. And literally, like I said, I so appreciate you guys being here. It is going to be so fun for the next few days. But if you guys want more tips around eyeshadow, I've probably got 6. 2 or 3 of them will probably surprise you. You probably really, really want them. But all 6 are really good. So if you want them, you can message me and I will get them to you. Hey, Kathleen, have you got to try your makeup yet? Happy birthday. It's Kathleen's birthday, you guys. Help me wish her happy birthday. She is so wonderful. And what's funny is her makeup came today in the mail on her birthday. Isn't that awesome? That's so cool. Anyway, so if you would like a few more tips around eyeshadows, whether you have hooded eyes or whatever, like I said, I've got 6, and at least 3 of them will blow your mind probably, or it's probably things that you wouldn't think of. And so if you want them, go to my profile, click message, send me a message, say, I want your tips, Michelle, and I'll get them to you. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.